Hello everyone, greetings from Yorkville University. My name is Vinayak Sharma and I represent Yorkville University in India. I'm so glad to be here today to discuss Yorkville University with you in a bit of a more detail and to give you a clearer idea about what Yorkville University is all about. So without much ado, let's start off. Yorkville University basically has a vision and mission of helping students to attain the best quality education. So we empower all students with the best quality education available at Yorkville University to all students. For the same reason, we give out $10,000 worth of scholarship to each and every student. Before we delve down deep into the details, I'd like to share the vision and mission of Yorkville University with you. We at Yorkville believe that it is your path that you carve at Yorkville University to achieve your purpose, and it is your university on the whole. So what does that basically mean? That we are a success oriented university, and for us the success of students is of a maximum significance, and we at Yorkville University believe that every student should be empowered with the best quality education. So what basically the agenda for me coming live today is to discuss why Yorkville University is so important to students. Why should students go to Yorkville University? Apart from that, we'll be discussing the demographics at Yorkville University. We'll also be covering the student life at Yorkville University and overall in Canada and at Yorkville. We'll also be discussing the best points of Yorkville University, and we'll also be throwing some light on the programs at Yorkville University and their requirements. We'll also be covering some frequently asked questions that the students generally have. So Yorkville University basically has two campuses in Canada, one in Vancouver, the other one in Toronto. So we are located in the best cities of Canada. That really gives good exposure to students going from India. We at Yorkville offer $10,000 worth of scholarship to each and every student. So every student gets from India gets $10,000 worth of scholarship that helps them to save around 5 to 5.5 lakh rupees. And we have a competitive fee structure at Yorkville University. To give you a clearer idea as to how competitive the fee structure is, students can save around $10,000 on their tuition deposit. Apart from that, they can complete their bachelor's degree in as low as $57,500. So it is an amazing opportunity for all the students from India to get this scholarship and to complete their bachelor's degree in $57,500. We also give students an opportunity to complete their bachelor's degree in 2.5 to 3 years. So it's a complete full-fledged 4 years bachelor's degree that the students complete in 2.5 to 3 years. I'll tell you how that happens in a bit of a detail a little later in the presentation. Apart from that, I would also like to discuss with you that what Yorkville University is doing in the current COVID-19 scenario to support students. So we at Yorkville University are giving out conditional offer letters to students who've not taken the IELTS test or have not appeared for the PTE test. So students can apply to Yorkville University on the basis of their grade 12 scores. This is a brilliant opportunity for students to apply who've not actually taken their test. Apart from that, we at Yorkville University accept IELTS, PTE, TOEFL, Duolingo. All the English language tests at Yorkville University are accepted. Every student at Yorkville University gets a postgraduate work permit. So once you graduate, you're eligible to apply for a postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years. And we also accept credit transfers from students who go from India, who've not completed their bachelor's, probably were studying in the first or the second year of their bachelor's degree. So if I have to discuss the demographics at Yorkville University, Yorkville basically has comprehensive state-of-the-art campuses in Vancouver, British Columbia, and in Toronto, Ontario. So we are located in New Westminster, that is in Vancouver, which is a part of British Columbia province. We have a 25,000 square feet sprawling campus in New Westminster, which is quite close to Surrey, and where generally all the Indian people love to stay. So it is very close to Surrey, and in Toronto we have a campus in Concord, which is very close to the airport and the downtown Toronto as well. So we have students studying from more than 70 countries altogether, which really gives them a great opportunity to get such good exposure, because there are students from different cultures altogether studying at Yorkville University. Apart from that, we at Yorkville have world-class infrastructure in the best cities of Canada. So students really get a great exposure in both these cities. At Yorkville University, we have more than 2,000 students studying successfully from India. So we have a very strong Indian community in Canada and at Yorkville University, where we have more than 2,000 students from India studying successfully. If I have to talk about the scenic locations that we are located in Vancouver, which is surrounded by the sea on one side. It has beautiful lakes and mountains on the other, and Toronto, being the industrial capital of Canada, has Niagara Falls in the close vicinity. So it gives students a great opportunity to move around in Canada as well. If I have to talk about the student life in Canada and at Yorkville University, I'd again like to mention that we have more than 2,000 students from India studying successfully at Yorkville University. We have a wide variety of homestay options available just for Indian students, where students, boys and girls, can live differently. And apart from that, students get the best services for the money that they spend to stay in Canada. Apart from that, in both Vancouver as well as Toronto, securing a job is not that difficult, because both these cities have great job markets, and students basically do not have to struggle to find a job, be it a part-time job or a full-time job once they graduate. Yorkville has small class sizes which really focus on the student-teacher interactions a little more. We have a student-teacher ratio of 2:1. So we at Yorkville University have 15 to 20 students in each classroom at Yorkville University. So it won't be wrong if I say that Yorkville University is like a home away from home, especially for Indian students. If I have to talk about the best points of Yorkville University, Yorkville basically accepts all state boards. We also accept National Open School, NWAC, GED. A student who's done a 3 years diploma is also accepted at Yorkville University. Students with a gap of up to 5 years are also welcome at Yorkville University. We'll give you an offer letter, no questions asked. So we accept National Open School, we accept all the state boards, NWAC, GED, National Open Schooling, and students who have a 3 years diploma after 10th as well. We have currently waived off the application fee completely in the COVID-19 scenario. We're not charging anything from students to basically apply to Yorkville University for the bachelor degrees. So the application fee is completely waived off to support students. Apart from that, we are issuing offer letters within 4 to 5 working days in the current lockdown scenario as well. Apart from that, students who do not have taken their IELTS test or the PTE test can apply to Yorkville University. If I have to talk about, say for example, the academic requirements at Yorkville University, we require an overall aggregate percentage of 50% at Yorkville University to apply. So in your grade 12th or the 3 years diploma you've done after 10th, a student requires to have overall aggregate percentage of 50% at Yorkville University. Apart from that, if I have to talk about the IELTS requirements at Yorkville University, student requires an overall band score of 6 bands, no band less than 5.5 in IELTS. We also accept PT at a score of 58 overall for our Vancouver campus and 55 overall for our Toronto campus. We also accept Duolingo at a score of 85 to 100. We at Yorkville University also accept TOEFL at an overall score of 80. So all in all, it's a great opportunity for all the students who've taken any of these English language tests to apply to Yorkville University. It's a brilliant opportunity for those students as well who've not actually taken these English language tests. So what they can basically do is students, while applying to Yorkville University, you can apply on the basis of your grade 12 scores or your pre-board scores or your half-yearly exam scores of grade 12th, even if you've not taken the IELTS or the PTE test. So you can apply for a conditional offer letter in the current lockdown scenario, where the application fee is completely waived off. You do not need to pay anything to get an offer letter, and you're getting an offer letter within 4 to 5 working days. So it's a brilliant opportunity right now for all the students to apply to Yorkville University. If I have to talk about the best part about Yorkville University, it is its location. The location is the best, and we are very reachable via public transport and other means of transport as well. We have affordable tuition rates at Yorkville University, so the tuition deposits required are very affordable. Student can pay term-wise, that is semester-wise, once they're studying at Yorkville University. Apart from that, every student gets a postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years upon graduation from Yorkville University. The best part about Yorkville University is that while the student is studying at Yorkville University, it is very easy for students to basically schedule the 20 hours part-time work. So once student actually gets admitted to Yorkville University, they can very well manage their 20 hours part-time work, because they just need to come to the university to study for just 2 days in 1 week. We have done the course planning in such a way, the curriculum has been designed in such a way that the students need to attend classes at the university for 2 days in 1 week. The timetable has been formulated in such a way that all the classes happen on those 2 days, and you have 5 days to yourself to basically do self-study, to work those 20 hours part-time, to have a great work-life balance, and you get time to explore Canada as well. So it's a great opportunity for all the students to study at Yorkville University, because you can actually earn while you learn at Yorkville University, because you just need to attend the university for 2 days and you have 5 days to yourself. Now I'll come to the programs available at Yorkville University. So we have the Bachelor of Business Administration degree. We have the Journal BBA for commerce students. Then we have the Accounting Specialization BBA, again for commerce students. We have the Energy Management Specialization BBA, especially for our medical students. So students having physics, chemistry, biology in their grade 12th can apply to Energy Management Specialization BBA, which is a brilliant opportunity for them to study in Canada even when they do not have maths. So we have the Project Management Specialization BBA for non-medical students and commerce students. Last but not the least, we have the Supply Chain Management BBA for students who basically have arts, commerce or non-medical in their grade 12th. So all in all, we have a program for all the streams at Yorkville University, be it a student from arts background, commerce background, medical or non-medical. We have a program for you at Yorkville University. Apart from that, if I have to talk about this professional degree, that is BBA, a student gets a pay package of around $40,000 to $50,000 once they graduate from Yorkville University after doing their Bachelor's of Business Administration degree. It is a brilliant professional degree which has a lot of professional designations to it, and students get a job opportunity even before they graduate from Yorkville University. So such is the scenario at Yorkville University about the Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Now coming to the fee structure at Yorkville University for BBA. The fee structure is $67,500. After reducing $10,000 worth of scholarship, a student just needs to pay $57,500 for the entire 4 years bachelor's degree. And while studying at Yorkville University, from India, you need to deposit the first year tuition fee, that is $17,250 to be deposited from India. And the rest of the fee, second year onwards, you can pay term wise, that is semester wise, and it is very convenient for students to manage their expenses while managing their academic influences and their academic expenditures as well in Canada. The other program that we have at Yorkville University is the Bachelor of Interior Design degree. This is not just another interior design degree. It has an integrated curriculum that includes the fundamental concepts of terminology of design, analysis of space. Students are also made to do designing on softwares like AutoCAD and Pro-E. So it gives great exposure to students because it's again a professional degree, and students basically learn all aspects of construction in this Bachelor of Interior Design degree. It's again a professional degree, and students get a pay package of around $60,000 to $70,000 after they graduate from Yorkville University. Art students and non-medical students can apply to Bachelor of Interior Design degree. Art students do not need mathematics to apply to BID. We just need your resume and your grade 12 mark sheets with your IELTS for you to apply to Yorkville University. There's no portfolio required for Bachelor of Interior Design degree, and it's a brilliant professional degree that makes you eligible to earn around $60,000 to $70,000 per year as your salary package, as your starting salary package once you graduate from Yorkville University. The best part about this bachelor's degree is that you can actually study and practice interior design in all of North America. So not just in Canada, you can live and work in Canada, and you can handle projects in US as well. So it's a great opportunity for students to be studying Bachelor of Interior Design degree or Bachelor of Business Administration degree at Yorkville University. If I have to discuss the fee structure of Bachelor of Interior Design degree with you, the fee structure is $86,625, and after reducing $10,000 worth of scholarship, a student needs to pay $76,625 as their first year fee, as their total 4-year fee from India. And while going from India, the student needs to pay just 1 year fee, that is $19,158 to be paid by the student while going from India, and the rest of the fee second year onwards can be paid term wise. So it is very convenient for students again to manage their expenses while they're studying at Yorkville University in Canada. I'll again like to briefly cover some points that why study at Yorkville University. So Yorkville basically helps you to facilitate the part-time work. The 20 hours part-time work that you can do, it is very easy for students to facilitate that part-time work and to basically manage their work-life balance, because you just need to attend the university for 2 days in 1 week, and you have 5 days to yourself where you can actually manage your life out there in Vancouver or in Toronto. You get time to do self-study as well. You get time to work those 20 hours. You can very well distribute those 20 hours across the 5 days of the week. So it is very easy for students to basically manage their life either in Vancouver or in Toronto, where they get time to do self-study as well. They get time to explore Canada also. They get time to do self-study and to basically work those 20 hours as well. We have accelerated degree programs, so every student can complete their bachelor's degree in 2.5 to 3 years. I'll tell you how that happens. So we at Yorkville University basically have a 4 years full-fledged bachelor's degree that can be completed in 2.5 to 3 years. So we at Yorkville have 4 intakes in 1 year, unlike other colleges and universities that hold 3 intakes in 1 year. So it is very easy for students to study 4 terms in 1 year. So say for example, we have January, April, July and October intake in 1 year, and student can study 4 terms in 1 year. A bachelor's degree at Yorkville University has 10 terms. So if the student studies 4 terms in the first year, 4 terms again in the second year, the student is just left to study 2 terms in the third year, and they can complete their bachelor's degree in anywhere less than, say for example, 2.5 to 3 years. So if a student basically wants to take breaks between terms, they can very well do it. Say for example, the student studies 3 terms in the first year, takes 1 term off, works full-time 40 hours in that term, gathers a lot of money, explores Canada, enjoys their holidays and comes back in the second year, again studies for 3 terms, takes 1 term off again, and in the third year completes all the 4 remaining terms. Still the student is able to complete their bachelor's degree in anywhere less than 3 years. But again, it is not a hard and fast rule to complete it in 2.5 to 3 years. It is an opportunity given to you by Yorkville University. But while going from India, you get a study visa of 4 years. So you can complete your bachelor's degree in anywhere less than 4 years. It's a brilliant opportunity for all the students to be studying at Yorkville University and making their career a great success. You can complete your bachelor's degree in anywhere less than 4 years. The fee structure would remain the same for students who completed in 4 years, 3 years or 2.5 years. But the best part is that the students who completed in 2.5 to 3 years are actually available to the job market quite early in their career. So it is a great opportunity all in all for all students to complete their bachelor's degree and to get a postgraduate work permit after they graduate from Yorkville University. It is a great PR pathway because especially for those students who are thinking about going for a diploma in either Vancouver or Toronto, where they would have spent 2 years doing that diploma and would have spent around $40,000 to $45,000 at Yorkville University, they just need to spend 6 months more and around $10,000 to $12,000 extra, and they get a bachelor's degree. And I don't think I need to tell students what significance a bachelor's degree holds in their career and what kind of job opportunities they would get. So when you do a bachelor's degree in Canada, you get more points for PR, you get better job opportunity, you get higher salary packages. So it is a win-win situation for all the students. Here you're getting an opportunity by just spending 6 months to 1 year more and just $10,000 to $12,000 extra in comparison to a diploma. You can get a bachelor's degree, which will help you to get a PR quite early in your career, and it's a great permanent residency pathway. We have year-round start dates at Yorkville University. We have 4 intakes in 1 year. That is January, April, July and October. So the next available intake currently is July 2020 and October 2020. So you can apply for July as well as October intake. We have some seats left for July intake. You can apply, and we're pretty positive that the travel restrictions would actually be lifted by July 2020. So you can apply, and you can start applying for your visa after that once the Canadian High Commission opens up. And it's a great opportunity for students to study at Yorkville University, because we provide student assistance in the form of tutoring support and writing lab facilities. So if any students needs any additional English language support or any mathematics support, we provide it to our students free of cost. We do not charge anything extra from the students. So we have small class sizes at Yorkville University, where students basically around 15 to 20 students study at Yorkville University and make their career a great success. So there's a lot of student teacher interaction happening at Yorkville University with the peers, with the lecturers, and it gives them opportunity to do great networking as well. We have experienced faculty that have a very rich corporate experience at Yorkville University that really helps students to make their career a great success at Yorkville University. So covering the requirements a little more again, the requirements to apply to Yorkville University, academic requirements are: we require an overall aggregate percentage of 50% in grade 12th. In IELTS, we require an overall band score of 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. And we also accept PT, TOEFL, Duolingo. So you can apply even if you've not taken any of these English language tests. Even if you don't have your IELTS, PT, TOEFL results, you can still apply to Yorkville University on the basis of your grade 12 scores, and basically submit your IELTS results once the lockdown opens up. You can take your IELTS test and basically submit your results later on to apply for visa. So it is a great opportunity right now for students to apply to Yorkville University and to make your career a great success. Now I would like to move on to some frequently asked questions that students generally have. So if you guys also have some questions, students who are watching online, you can post your questions in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'll move on to the frequently asked questions that students generally ask. So students generally ask us that what is the tuition deposit required for an Indian student to study at Yorkville University. So basically I would like to tell you that students basically need to deposit $17,250 to be a student at BBA in Yorkville University, and for Bachelor of Interior Design, the amount deposited for the first year fee is $19,158 to be deposited. Students also ask us that will I get a post-study work permit after I graduate? Yes, definitely. Every student graduating from Yorkville University gets 3 years postgraduate work permit at Yorkville. Apart from that, students also ask us that is it okay if I have a study gap? Yes, it is definitely okay if you have a study gap of up to 5 years. So you can continue your education at Yorkville University even if you have a gap of up to 5 years. Students also ask us that how and when will I get the $10,000 scholarship? So the $10,000 scholarship is pre-applied for all students from India, so you get a chance to save around 5 to 5.5 lakh rupees. You can start using this scholarship from the very first year. We have 10 terms in a bachelor's degree at Yorkville University, and this $10,000 is divided into 10 terms broadly, and every term a student basically gets $1,000 waived off from their tuition fee at Yorkville University. So it's all in all a great opportunity for all students to apply to Yorkville University and get a $10,000 scholarship. Especially from India, students don't need any eligibility criteria. Students don't need to apply for it. You get the scholarship pre-applied. So all in all, a great opportunity for all the students to apply to Yorkville University and to make your career a great success. Before I culminate this session, I would actually like to thank Team Quest for giving me this opportunity to be here today and to discuss Yorkville University in a bit of a more detail. So Kaushik is asking about September intake. Kaushik, we have 4 intakes in 1 year at Yorkville University. So we have the January intake, the April intake, the July intake, and the October intake. We don't have a September intake. So the next available intake is July as well as October. So if you apply for July intake, your offer letter would be valid for July as well as October intake. I would request you to get in touch with Team Quest and apply for the July intake or the October intake, whatever you are looking at. So they'll be more than happy to help. And I would again like to thank Team Quest for giving me this brilliant opportunity to be here today and to discuss Yorkville University with all of you. So thank you so much, Team Quest, and thank you so much, students, for joining in. And I would like to wish you a very healthy stay at home. Please be at home, stay safe, stay home. and take care. Thank you so much. My name is Vinayak Sharma and I represent Yorkville University. Thank you.